got arrested again after you got out?
Okay, this happened on Thursday. Yeah. This is because on Monday. It was a malicious felony. So the woman.
Well, you're out fast.
I know. John Allgood bailed me out.
That's to do with the
Motorcycle.
cross tattoo.
I gave him the message.
Thank you.
I said, don't worry. She's all fluff. She threatens all the kings or super squad, but he's gonna listen.
Good. All right, I gotta get on it because there's a whole bunch of things going on. All right.
Okay, Sergeant.
Bye.
Out of trouble.
Bye,
Thank
Sergeant.
you very much. Have a good weekend.
Okay, bye-bye. You too.
Stay out of trouble, okay?
Trouble's my middle name, but I'm not dangerous. So, Daisy. Oh, I was reaching for Mesmeralda, my Barbie. She's not behind my back. I like to put her in my belt strap. So, update. I've been carrying a Barbie around with me because I've been so traumatized. That's true. Update number 2. I have no phone. Both of my phones. I have like a live streaming phone. That's a phone that, like, iPhones just have free Wi-Fi for some reason. Then I have my free government phone that I use to like call people and stuff. So my live streaming phone and my other phone in evidence for a love atomic bomb threat. Felony charge. They swooped in, scooped me, slapped and clapped metal bracelets on me. And I was like, your guys' presence is really warm and soothing. I'm blown away by your compassion. I'm melting. Deputies, you guys are amazing. They were so cool. Seriously. It took 2 hours to get there, and I got so excited when I walked up, when they were gonna like process me. I was like, attention everyone! And the lady deputy was like, come here. She's like, you broke trust. You gotta sit in the corner now. I was like, okay, no speeches. Like, it's just all about that superhero lifestyle. I'm used to doing speeches, bringing people together. I know not to do that again. Not gonna happen. So I was arrested at 4:30. Took a long time to get out. I was kind of like whoa about the culture. So they picked me up here. 7 deputies came in, handcuffed John, handcuffed me, took my 2 phones, told me that my phones were going in evidence. I'm gonna get those like in a month or 2 or 3 or 4. And God told me, Daisy, see what it's like to have like nothingness, like no phone, no music. Go to the beach and ground plant it. Like, to be a tree, you must grow up and out, but also down. And you can't grow up and out. You must grow down a lot and really ground and root. So God told me, like, no phone, no coffee, no weed, like nothing. Cleanse. And I'm already really clean, like, even in jail, like, no refined sugar, no gluten. California sober. But if I'm not smoking pot now, I'm just gonna be really clean. I guess you guys probably want to know why I got arrested, right? Like, what I did was the bomb threat. So, it's kind of funny. The deputies were cracking up in jail. It's kind of funny after the fact. So I'm on the phone with this lady, and I'm live streaming, and my people are there with me, and I'm like, okay, let's call the court. I have court today. I don't have a ride. I'm going to continue it. Also, I haven't been feeling well, and I don't have support today, so I gotta continue this. So I call the lady who answers in the courtroom, tells me, oh no, we don't continue the day of. You have to get here. I was like, well, could you wait? It's gonna take me a minute. She goes, probably not. And I was like, what? I'll just drop a bomb. Evacuate everyone. She was like, what? I was like, it's a love atomic bomb. It's gonna open everyone's hearts. We're gonna clear the area. We're gonna bulldoze it and put a biodiversified food forest. Instead of teeth grinding, eyes will sparkle. Like, you guys know my rhetoric. I don't think I'm using that word right, but you guys know my spiel. And this woman who knew I was not dangerous, because basically they knew I was on my way to court. And also, how do you drop a bomb? I don't have a jet. Okay? And it's a love bomb. It's not harmful, it's only loving and wonderful. And I told her that. I was like, it's gonna be loving and wonderful, and we're in this together. And no, get out of my family. Tell the judge I don't even want to be judged. I want a community together. So this is what I was saying to her. This is an important part of my update. I'll tell you why, because some magic happened while in jail that I want to share. So, basically, they brought me to the station, sat me down. I had the most wonderful time with the arresting deputies. They were so cool. And I just wanted to be their, like, community members. And we were, like, kind of mourning this gap and having these deep philosophical discussions. And they were just keeping me company. It was so cool. I got treated really well for some reason. And in jail, I got treated really well for some reason. They put me in the wrong tank, though. So there's, like, so LA County, I'll explain in a sec, but Orange County is very different. It's more dangerous. Orange County has these long rectangular rooms, and there's the day room, the bathroom where there's privacy, and then the big room with all the beds. So there's the bathroom in between because people are usually sleeping all day. People are coming off meth. And it's kind of like this situation where when you cage everyone together, and in this situation there's 40 women in each tank. So when you cage everyone together, they want to fight. So the first thing, roughest, toughest girls always come to check me because I got power and beauty, and they're always like, hey, what's up with you? And I'm always like, look at you. So this is what you do. You get low, and then you cock your head, and you come in like, oh, you're so cute. And then you kind of feel, and then you ask, like, can I touch you? Hey, you got something on your back. Want me to get that? And that's one of the hustles, is you can be a healer and massage people if you're in jail. That's my hustle. So basically, like, fights almost broke out in my tank. But I was able to soothe and smooth everything because, like I said, the big girl who likes to fight, first thing she did was make best friends with me, right? So the tank across the way, I almost got in trouble in my tank because I had to yell, no fighting! Hug each other now! Because this one girl was stinky and kept farting and was withdrawing from fentanyl, and they threw mop water on her because she didn't want to do her job because she was coming off fentanyl, and she was crying, and then the deputies came in handcuffed. They were just bullying her. Then the next day they're like, ew, stinky, and all these girls grabbed her, dragged her in the shower. She slipped on the water, hit her head, and I watched them jump on her and start pummeling her and jumping her. And I was like, no fighting. And then everyone in my squad was like, no snitching. I was like, so, and it was just crazy. And then I was like, so if they want to fight, you go in the bathroom because there's no cameras there. And that's what it's like. That's the culture. No one got caught for that, for any of the bullying incidents. She got in trouble actually when they threw water on her, because if she snitched back on them, she gets in trouble. So they threw the water on her, and then she got handcuffed and got in trouble and got disciplined. So the culture is really like. So there was one girl who was like, yeah. Like, she didn't like me and she wanted me to know it. And she was right next to my bunk. And the doorway was in between us. So thankfully there was a lot of space between me and her, and everyone else was really sweet and snuggly. Girls in jail are really snuggly because they really want touch and love, and a lot of them are coming off drugs, so their muscles are kinky. So if you give people in jail really deep massage and go, you're so cute, look at you, your own version of that, and mean it, then that's just what they want because they're really traumatized in there. So what happens when we're violent and angry? Where does that come from? Fear. What's the opposite of love? Fear. So how do you flush, flash, get fear out of there? Splish, splash, infuse, and energize and recharge with love. So that's what I do. That's what I did. And it was cool. Like, the deputies remember me and stuff. Thankfully, they didn't recognize me as Daisy the Venice Healer because that gave me trouble last time at the front with the deputies. This one chick, and she was there. I don't think she recognized me. It was the same people in the jail. So here's another update. Also, two important updates. One, in jail, you get woken up all the time. So if you get woken up all the time out here as a homeless person, you get woken up. People who are institutionalized, they're used to getting woken up. That's what they do in jail. And they search you all the time. They're always searching you. So, when you get in jail, show the girls your body if they ask. Because that's how they connect. Like, when girls size you up, they'll be like, let me see your booty, let me see your boobs, let me see. They want to be like, is she hotter than me? So, but it's important because they're like pecking order, right? And, there's a JCat. JCat is someone who talks to themselves, not really there. So we had a JCat who was going up and down talking to herself and then sat on the shower. We had to tell her, you're going to get athlete's vagina like that. Don't do that. sitting in the shower. It's gross. So that's a J cat. Also, I was considered a J cat when I first got there. I would get called J cat. That's how I found out what it was. They're like, yo, she needs to be in yellows. In LA, it's yellows. Okay, so I told you what it's like in Orange County. In LA County, you can't fight. LA County's way better. Orange County, I explained the room. The rec room is this tiny little room with metal tables and phones, so you could use the phones all the time. And there's a TV, and you could color, but it's so boring, and they didn't let me outside when I was there. It sucked. And also there's lots of fighting, and lots of grumpy, and lots of bitching, and lots of bumping, and lots of like thumping, and it's like, we all need to be hugging and healing, and listening to Healing Hurts. So that's what I would do. I would just like sing and massage. We were waiting for roll call, and like just to get light and everything, we have to sit on our bed. So I'm sitting, and we're supposed to do roll call, and I go, just to get the energy up. That helped me make friends with everyone except that one girl, but I won her over because she'd be like, shut up. And there was the girl across from me, so that was the one that didn't like me. She goes, shut up. I was like, yes, you're right, I'm being too loud. Please let me know what the culture's like in here. It's my first time in the tank. You know, let me know what because I've been in all different jails, things. It's a little different. Let me know what's up. And everything she said, I just like, yeah, that's true. I am kind of loud and annoying. I'm working on it. Thank you. If there's anything else, will you let me know? Because I really want to be a life enriching presence. I'm just trying to make friends here. I just want to be enhancing and support you. So let me know how. And I just kept saying that to her, and eventually, she was kind of cool.
So how'd you get out?
John bailed me out. My bail was $35,000. The bomb threat happened on Monday. I had mental health court on Wednesday. They told me that they're going to put me on disability and give me a voucher for housing, and that my program's over in July, and at that time my entire LA County record will be expunged. So the first important part of the story was people get woken up a lot in jail, and they get like moved around and violated. Second important piece of information that I really want to share with you guys. I'm just gonna look in the camera and just take a breath for a second. Did I say what it was? Because I lost it.
The charges.
Let me finish telling you about the LA County. So in LA County, there's like 55 two-person cells, and then there's like 20 triple bunks, right? So what is that like? No, it was like 15 triple bunks. So it was like about 140, 150 women. It's a lot of women compared to 40 women. 150 women. There's 2 deputies there at all times. This is a big circle. They sit here. There's all these girls who are trustees. Trustees get special color. They wear a different color. We wear blue. They have a little special light blue or another shade of blue. Light blue's pregnant. Also, pregnant women are with other women. In Orange County, they separate them. So in LA County, it's cool. You can get bottled water from the pregnant women. LA County, there's no bottled water because there's no pregnant women. So that sucked. Because I love pregnant women. Because it's one of the best parts about going to jail is you get to heal and touch and love on pregnant women. LA County, it has nice carpet. Huge cathedral ceilings where there was low ceilings, a tiny little room. Huge room. And then there's another room that's like a big basketball court with a basketball hoop and balls and yoga mats. And I was like doing flow strokes, dancing on girls. No one told me not to touch. I could go in there anytime I wanted. I was in one of the bunks in the big room, and for me as an extrovert, it made me really love my time in jail. I know that sounds weird, but all I did, there's so many women there. I would just go to this one, go to this one, go to this one, go to this one, go to this one. And I'm a healer, so those are my people. Face tattoos and, scars and bullet holes, stab wounds, so those are my people. LA County, you can't really get in a fight. They seem to care way more, where Orange County, you can get in a fight. They're more like, I don't know, I guess deputies, they don't really have patience, and there's like this domination thing. I wonder, there's a second thing I wanted to tell you, I forgot what it was. Oh well. Any other questions?
Can you tell us what the charges were?
Yes. Did I tell you about how I called the courtroom?
Yes.
And what I said to her?
Yes.
Okay. I'm still a little woozy because I just got out of jail last night. What is it, Saturday?
Yep, Saturday.
Oh yeah, I got out last night, so I'm just like groggy.
So you went for 1 or 2 days?
And I didn't sleep because it took 12 hours to process me. So you're in a room with like cement, and it's like there's not enough benches, so girls are laying on the it's really dirty floor. There's girls coming off drugs, and you're not allowed to touch each other. You get screamed at, and you're shuffled around like cattle. And, like, it's really stressful. And the deputies are screaming at you and threatening you, and girls are threatening you and screaming at you. So that was like 12 hours. It was just a long day. Okay, so here's more updates. So John's my best friend. So basically I told John that I could just feel something was up, and I could feel him pulling away. So I just told him like what's going on, and then he said, look, I want to go to the country and have children with a woman who's never had children, who's Catholic, and I want to live in the countryside and raise our children and fix cars and farm and have this life in solitude. And he's right, I don't want that. So we're back to being best friends. That's another update. And then he did bail me out, and he used our rent money to bail me out, which is cool. That's like a really good friend. But now he wants to move outside, and I think he's making irrational decisions, because if he wants to, like, we could do something together and pay the rent. Like, I have 3 healing circles I'm gonna do. We could have another one where people have to pay, like an ecstatic dance or something. Like, there's stuff we could do to make money, but I can't put on an event by myself. I don't know, right now John has a need for reassurance, trust, consideration, and for better treatment, and for me to consider that my actions impact him and can cost him deeply in many ways, emotionally, financially, physically. He's getting sick because, like, our bodies start to get a cold or something if we're stressed. So he and I have just been kind of bickering. We've never like bickered or not gotten along, and I don't do bickering, so I just said, like, I love you, you make sense, let's create a space for you to wallow and vent when I have capacity. So I've just been giving him those spaces, like letting him wallow and vent. He's distraught because he thinks he has to move outside and be homeless. And I'm Daisy the Venice Healer, so that sounds cool to me, to move outside. So I set up my temple and decided to move outside. All my belongings fit in 3 drawers, and it's easy to just pick it up and bring it outside because it's like this metal rack that you'll see it's perfect for outside. So I'm gonna create a new tiny home, number 7, and I'm gonna get a pedicab frame, and on the pedicab frame I'm gonna build the temple, so when McAdams comes I'm gonna ride my bike so quick to Santa Monica. That's what's up. I'm gonna show you the temple now.